My name is Skylar Rain Rose, and I go by she, her, and they, them. Just English mostly. I know a little bit of Spanish, but it's very small. I think it's important for me to present as feminine, and I like to wear a lot of colors and bracelets and stuff like that. Everyone always asks me, like, do you have a favorite color? I always tell them I have a lot. So it's like, I like, many different colors. I think probably baby blue, pink, yellow, red, blue, like a lot of different ones. My first chosen name was actually going to be Rainbow, but I went with Rain for the middle name instead, and rainbows are found in the sky, so I chose Skylar, and that's how I came up with the name. Family to me is definitely really important because I love my family a lot. I don't always make the choices that they agree with, but I still love them with all my heart, and we've always been really close as a family. That's tough. I'm a steak and potatoes kind of girl for sure, like baked potato, sour cream, any kind of meat like chicken, steak, that kind of stuff. Corn, rice, fish, I have a whole variety of things. It's hard for me to choose one. I'm not really a cook. I can make some basic stuff, but I haven't really tried too many recipes yet, but it's something that it's on my to-do list. 3 things that I don't leave home without is probably my phone, a backpack or a small purse or something, and then probably my hairbrush. What scares me the most is probably if I didn't have access to hormones or if my hormones didn't work for me. I'm still new to them, so it's a little, of uncertainty of what's gonna happen. But if I wasn't able to take HRT, for example, that would be very, very terrifying for me. So as far as my transition goes, I started coming out officially at 27. I am 36 now. I know I probably look a lot younger than that. It was hard at first. I started just trying on certain clothes. I started going to gender affirming meetings and stuff like that. But it was a lot of going back into the closet and then trying to be myself because I didn't have a lot of support with that. Not many friends and mostly just family and stuff like that. And it just wasn't good. Coming out was really hard for me. But slowly I've been talking with a therapist for the last 9 years, and they've been really great and really helpful. It's been a very slow, difficult process for me, but I'm at the point now where I just started HRT 2.5 weeks ago. So it was a huge dream of mine even since I was a kid. I never thought it would happen, so it's really exciting. But yeah, that's it's the gist of it. For the last 9 years, it's been either coming out or just trying to do what I could to be myself. And right now I think I'm at the most point and I'm really having a good time with that. Presenting isn't really important to me because I just feel it's just really who you are. It's everybody else gets to decide how they're gonna live their life, how they're gonna wear what clothes they're gonna wear, how they're gonna wear their hair. It's only when it comes to people in the LGBTQ community that it's a major issue, or it's taboo, or people just don't understand. My own father even had said stuff about if I were to come around the home, I have to tone it down with the way I dress, and it's I guess people who talk like that, or I guess they don't want to get it, I guess it's a reflection on them. I try not to take it too personally, but at the end of the day, everybody gets to decide how they're gonna live and how they're gonna dress. And I think that should be the same for everybody, whether you agree with it or not. Love is definitely really important to me. I didn't have self-love for a long time. I'm actually still working on that. But I think that for me, the love of my family, the love of my friends, chosen family, and just the community overall has been really, really important to me. And I honestly couldn't be where I am right now if I didn't have some kind of love in my life, for sure. So it's very, very important to me. Your birth family is obviously your immediate family, mom, dad, brother, sister. And then chosen family is just family that you have outside the home, that people who have such a strong connection to you and you feel that love with them, that you're oh, you're like my mother, or you're like my brother. It just kind of happens organically for me, especially people just come into your life and they feel like family because you feel that love and that connection with them. And I also feel like chosen family is very important because for some people, like you could, for me it feels like sometimes I will sense love and support more with strangers than maybe with direct family, because maybe it's just a little too hard for them to get around certain things. So chosen family I think is really important, especially when your family doesn't quite understand or is unwilling to understand what you're going through. Your chosen family could be like a family that really accepts you for anything because they understand. So I think it's really important, especially for people in our community, to have a chosen family. I think it's another level of support that without, I think a lot of people definitely struggle, and I definitely am one of those people for sure. Definitely, I think being judged or discriminated against, those are a couple things that are definitely scary for me. If I wear something and someone's gonna yell something out their window, or someone on the street is gonna like intimidate you or something like that. Probably, I know the restroom is also a difficult thing in our community, that's for sure. I like to try to believe in the good in people rather than focus on the bad. So I hope, like my mother had taught me, treat others the way you want to be treated. So I try to, I guess, leave the home with an open heart and try to be positive, and hopefully like people will, at least the most people will, either not pay any mind to things that they don't understand or they don't like, or that nothing bad will happen. And I try to believe in the good in people that'll win over the bad. So it is scary sometimes to dress very affirmingly when there are people out there who just are not gonna like that. But the way I see it, there's gonna be people who don't like you no matter what. And if you focus too much on that, the world can be pretty scary. So I try to focus on the people who do support you and do love you and treat you with respect. My secret superpower is probably kindness and love and understanding. I feel like I'm really good with dealing with people and showing them kindness and love. And I think maybe just noticing when they're like, if something's wrong, I can probably tell from across the room. And I like to go over I want everyone to have a good time. I want everyone to be treated with respect and love. And if I notice that that's something that someone's not getting, I know if that was me, I would want someone to come over to me and show me some love and make me feel that I'm not so alone as maybe it feels like. I guess if I could speak to my younger self, I would let her know that at the end of the day, I would do whatever I could to try to be yourself and be happy, because you have to really, sometimes you have to fight for like what you deserve. And it's scary, it's very scary, but don't doubt yourself. Like don't wait for the right time to do something, because I feel like I've waited a long time for people to come around, maybe family, or I can't do this yet because of money or because of this. But don't let anything hold you back. Look for resources. There's always going to be people and organizations that are out there to help you, and people in our community. So I would say don't wait, start acting immediately, and you will find the love and support you need. Well, I guess all I can really think of at the moment is that right now everything's going great. My life is on a path to where I feel like I'm going to be very much happy. I'm going through my transition, and a transition in my life too when it comes to like a career, living, and just transforming to the person that I was always born to be. So everything's going great right now, and I think that's pretty much it.